Hi, this is Nell Foster with Joyous Garden, and I'm here today to tell you how to care for a jade tree plant. I'm sitting on the curb in my front yard, and this is my jade plant compacta. It's also, I always refer to it as jade plant. It's jade tree, Crassula ovata or Crassula argentea, if you care to know the botanic name. It has two species that usually goes by, they switch out. So this one is been here for a while. It's starting to weep a bit, as you can see. I take cuttings off it. It's very easy to do that. But as house plants, they pretty much like to stay as dry as possible. They store a lot of water in these spongy leaves and in these stems. They're very full of water, so you don't want to give it too much water at all. You want to let it really dry out in between waterings before you water it again. And this one gets morning sun. It's a winter time, so the sun is angled down. It gets full morning sun, and then it gets afternoon sun. It comes back on around 3. Inside, you want to give it as much light as possible. You don't want to put it in a scorching hot window, but it can definitely take bright light. It can take dry air. It's really a very easy and very popular house plant. It is subject to mealybug. It does get that. I grew up in Litchfield County, Connecticut, where we had a greenhouse and we had a 3-foot jade plant in there, which was like, wow. Here the jade plants grow as 6-foot hedges, so it's no big deal here. But what my job was as a child is I would dilute alcohol in a glass of water. I'd put like 1 part alcohol to about 5 parts water, and I would take the Q-tip and go around and swab out the mealybug, because it is very susceptible to it as a house plant. So you might want to put it in a sprayer and then spray the plant if it's easier to do that, depending on the size of your plant. And they can really stay pot bound for a while. It's not really fussy into having a big pot, so you don't have to worry about that. It can even go 2 or 3 years before you pot up your plant again, unless of course it's cracked the pot, and then it is time to repot it. Otherwise, just a little bit of organic liquid fertilizer that's balanced out, something like 10-10-10, if you feel you need to fertilize it. I never fertilize mine. I give them a little compost in the garden, and that's about it. This is Nell Foster with Joyous Garden, and I've just shown you that a jade plant is easy to have as an interior or an exterior plant.